Good evening, Lake Orion. Well, another week, another day, another chapter in a book. I am your host, and I am Between Taorminas. Yes, indeed. This is Between Taorminas here on ON TV. Notice we've got Ian Weatherspoon back. For those of you wondering,
Your best friend's Roy!
For those of you wondering about,
I'm gonna leave. Forget it.
For those of you wondering about Ian Weatherspoon coming back, he was put on probation for 5 weeks, so now he's off probation. So he's back. So, ladies and gentlemen,
It wasn't 5 weeks.
You love Roy!
He's all right.
Yo, you love him.
Listen, I want you to shut up.
You need to bow down to Victory Green, and you need to support the Cleveland Indians' ride to the World Series. And right now, they're going to be on the verge of getting to the World Series, man. I told you. Now, where is my dinner?
I don't recall a dinner bet. I know there was one, and I don't want to acknowledge it. I don't know what it was.
I heard, ladies and gentlemen, that Ian Weatherspoon did. You did bet on
What was the bet?
Tigers playoffs.
No.
Win my dinner!
No.
Yeah.
I wonder what's
I
going on
remember
here.
back in May. Anyways, let's talk about another of your favorite teams. The Detroit Lions is 3-3.
You don't want to start with the Tigers?
Well, let's talk about Tigers.
You want to start with the Tigers?
Let's go with these. Let's go with
Leaner
your Tigers.
and leaner, that means you got to trade Miguel
So
Cabrera.
you did hear his comments.
I did hear his comments, and I'm telling you right now, how are we going to trade a $200 million payroll?
There's 2 men.
Miguel
Okay?
Cabrera.
No. Listen to me for a
Ian
minute.
Kinsler and Miguel Cabrera. Trade them.
There's Verlander and there's Cabrera. There's a lot of other guys they can trade, but those are the 2 cornerstones of your franchise. They're 2 Hall of Fame players, 2 of the best to ever wear
And you wanna
the
trade
old
them.
English D.
One of them.
I don't want to trade them.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to. Could I be talked into it? Maybe. I gotta say, Miggy can't go anywhere though.
You think Verlander's gone?
I don't want him to be.
Yeah, but how can you think that Mr. Avila said that I want to get younger,
I know.
I want to get cheaper, which means Cameron Maven's going to likely be declined,
Yeah.
which means
K-Rod.
K-Rod's gone, and that means Salty is gone.
Well, okay. He didn't even make $1 million last year. All right.
I'm telling you right now, this team needs to clean house, and you're going to be a Cleveland Indians fan. Look at how successful the Cleveland Indians have been because of young, youthful pitching. Youthful pitching is going to be a championship dream. And right now, Cleveland is rolling right now, and you need to rock the city of Cleveland.
So, do you think that the do you think
Who
the Tigers
cares what
can-
you think? That needs to rock the city of Cleveland right now.
Does he yell like this when I'm not here?
Sure he does.
Yeah.
You need to be a Cleveland Indians fan. Because I'm telling you right now, it's time for you to hop off the bandwagon of the Detroit Tigers, and you need to be a proud, certified member of the Cleveland Indians fan club. And even I can talk to John Adams too, and he can do that drum like this. That could be your job, Paul Adams Jr.
It's John.
John
Listen,
Adams Jr.
how come you're such a bandwagon baseball fan?
I'm not a bandwagon baseball fan. I'm telling you.
What was the
Part of my
catchphrase?
sports empire.
What was the catchphrase through June, basically,
Be
for the last 2 years?
Be royal.
Be royal!
Now you root for the Indians. Then
Now
you
it-
rooted for the White Sox.
Yeah. Put it on the board! When can you just grow up, root for the home team,
All
weather
right,
the
before
storm?
I can ask my question here, do you think the Tigers can do this while retaining that core of Kinsler, Cabrera, and Verlander?
Well, you look at the core, and there's even more. Okay.
V-Mart.
Well, V-Mart, I would look
JD?
at, I would say V-Mart. If you could trade him for something, do it. If you could trade Justin, somehow, do it. If you could trade Sanchez or Pelfrey or Lowe, obviously, get him out of here. That's not going to happen.
I don't know if I want them to keep Kinsler.
I want them to keep Kinsler. I would like them to keep Castellanos, Iglesias, Cabrera. Could you see them ever trading
The
Zimmerman?
guy they need to blame is Brad Osmuth.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did he put the team together? Did he sign them to deals?
No, because everything goes on the manager.
No.
Yes.
Baseball's
How
different.
come you're okay? Admit this, then, genius. You bashed Brad Osmuth before the season started, and
yeah.
you criticized Brad Osmuth, and now you're defending Brad Osmuth. I mean, come on now. Come on now.
I'm not
You are a
Brad
disappointment
Osmuth.
to society. You are a disappointment to Cleveland. You know that. You need to go to Cleveland, Ohio, and be in the Lake Erie, because right now you are not a Tigers fan. I'm telling you right now, you need to surrender right now and be a Cleveland Indians fan. And also, if not, then you need to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and you need to go with hashtag Be Royal.
Wow, that's a president. You have any response, Ian?
No. I wish I was wearing lead boots in Lake Erie right now.
It's Cleveland or Kansas City for you. Cleveland or Kansas City for
What
you.
about Chicago?
You know who we need to start calling him?
What?
Trump.
Oh.
No content, just yelling.
Why you calling me Trump?
Because you don't have substance.
What?
Where's the substance?
What do you mean I don't have substance?
You can't just yell, be
You can
royalty
say
all
the
day.
same-
You're just a
I
loudmouth.
can say the same thing about Hillary Clinton, too.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
both
gee.
just a bunch of windbags like you.
What?
Bunch of loudmouths.
Oh, comparing Sammy to Trump and Hillary? Yikes.
Yeah.
You're getting
Vote
your
Sammy
political.
for the third party candidate.
I think you should be a good candidate. You know what I mean? I think if you get your ballot, put on your ballot and say, vote Sammy. Vote Sammy Taormina for the next president of the United States. I might get some votes.
I don't know if your own mom would even vote for you. Sorry, but just kidding. Listen, let's talk here. These could potentially be a franchise-changing offseason, okay? Now, who would you want to part with if given the choice? Avila comes to Sammy, Avila comes to Anthony, says, listen, I got Miggy and I got JV. One of them is going to be a Dodger in 2017, or one of them is going to be a member of the Boston Red Sox. Who are you cutting ties with? And I want to know why. You cut ties, why?
Because here's why. You can get a pitcher.
You can get a pitcher.
Yes.
I agree with that. And
I can't comment. It's too early to tell.
you gotta cut ways with one of those guys.
But I'm telling you right now, Ian
And?
Weatherspoon,
I can't
Ian,
comment.
I need an opinion.
you
What?
need to go to Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, my
That's
God.
what you need to go to. And you know what?
We'll be right back with Between Taorminas here on ONTV.
Hello, I'm Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard.
And I'm former Detroit Red Wing Joe Koster.
We'd like to remind you to practice safe boating by knowing the laws regarding water safety.
Please make sure you have the necessary safety equipment on board and be sure all of your equipment is working properly before leaving the dock.
And the probability of being involved in a boating accident nearly doubles when alcohol is involved. Always check local weather conditions, and if you notice darkening clouds, play it safe. Get off the water. Have a safe, enjoyable summer on the lake.
When I'm in Lake Orion and I want to catch up on sports, I watch Between Taorminas.
We own a Habitat home.
I love working on my Habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I paid for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONTV.
I'm Anthony and I have no opinions.
You want your mouth over there, Cleveland fan? And then I'm going to make you root for the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh.
Well, they might be 0-16 to take that away from the Lions. That might be nice.
Okay, let's talk about something else that's a little more educational. The Detroit Lions.
Are you going to form an opinion, or
Watch it, Cleveland!
is this no comment?
Watch it,
Carl?
Cleveland! They're 3-3 right now, and right now you should be auditioning to be a member of the Detroit Lions cheerleading squad.
I did. I got cut. Thanks for reminding me.
Why?
They said I wasn't happy enough.
What? Why? Oh, I know what they do. They ask you to
understand.
shave your beard off and shave that stash off. Then they give you looking handsome.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Why don't you grow some hair back?
Watch here.
You guys going for the Ben Knight cut or what?
Nope. Nope. It's my basketball cut. You.
I'm kidding. Let's
I'm
talk
telling you
about
about the
sports.
Lions. I'm telling you about the Detroit Lions right now.
What are you telling me
They
about
don't
that?
have a defense that's not very good.
No, they
They
don't
let
have
Todd
defense.
Gurley go nuts a little bit.
He didn't go nuts.
Case Keenum was.
Case Keenum
How in
went
the
nuts.
the blue world did Case Keenum go nuts?
Well, when
He
you don't
did
have a
great.
defense and you have, you're an
He did
NFL
great.
quarterback.
And then of course, Matt Stafford saves the day for the Detroit Lions again.
Raphael Bush saved the day.
Well, look at the Lions.
What
Last
about
2
center, that
weeks.
running back? They was pretty
He did
impressive.
all
The
right.
last 2 weeks, the Lions have made saves from their corners. 2 weeks ago was Darius Slay. Last week it was Michael Rush.
Raphael Bush.
Raphael Bush. Whatever. And then I'm telling you right now, this team is lucky to be 3-3 right now. Lucky!
Maybe. Should they have beaten Tennessee?
They should have beat them, yes.
Should they have
Maybe.
beaten Chicago? Come on, they should have
Yeah,
beaten
should be
Chicago.
Chicago, yes. Maybe a 5-1 team.
Troy
Should they
Anderley
have
would
beaten
not
the
have been
Colts?
happy.
They did beat the Colts.
Should they have, though?
No.
So they're about a 500 team.
Yeah, but they're not a good football team.
No, they're a 500 football team.
Yeah.
But Stafford has looked really good. Stafford's carried the team.
Notice how the Lions, I think the Lions are better than the Packers right now.
I wouldn't go that far.
Wouldn't go that far.
But you know the one team that's 5-1, the Dallas Cowboys. Notice how we're both Sam and I are both wearing the Jeff Heath football camp. Why are you booing one of your own? Why are you booing your own? Bottom line is
Plays
this.
for the enemy.
Hey, the Lions play the
Why
Cowboys
you-
this
but-
year. I think Dallas wins by a lot.
But
Probably.
we're both wearing this in tribute to our good friend Jeff Heath, who is on the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm telling you right now, Ian Weatherspoon, this. If you
Yeah,
want to, it's time. The Lions are not making the playoffs, as you know.
of course.
And
Wow, he actually said something.
of course, we all know deep down that if we get Rory to come on here, first thing he's going to do is he's going to meet you and give you a happy greeting.
All right, that'd be nice.
Hey, Rory's
It'd be a little different than when I walk into you two every day. Yeah, that's what I walk into every day.
Hey, you know what? You
Booze.
need to idolize Victory Green. He would be a great idol for you. He'd be a great idol for you, be a great idol for you, and he'd be a great idol, especially for a guy named Bob Bridges.
Oh, jeez.
Sam?
Are you in delusion again?
No,
You're in delusion again.
I'm just sad about poor Michigan State.
We're talking about the Lions, all right? They'll have their time.
The Lions, they got the Redskins this week.
Yeah, your thoughts?
Kirk Cousins going to have a big day against that Lions
Kirk
defense.
Cousins had a good year so far.
Kirk Cousins is having
Kirk
a
Cousins
great
on your
year.
fantasy team.
Yes, he is. Kirk Cousins is, they had turmoil, if you remember, in the Redskins locker room.
Second or third week,
Yeah,
sure.
and to give them credit, they've bounced back. Now the Redskins aren't the greatest team. They're not.
No, they beat
But
the
they-
Ravens.
But
They've
work
beaten
hard.
some teams.
They play hard.
What are they?
Beat
Are they
Carson
3-3?
Wentz. They beat Carson Wentz and the Eagles.
Both the Lions and the
4-2?
Redskins have victories over
I
the
think
Eagles.
4-2.
Both the Lions and the Redskins have victories over the.
Well, here's the thing. Washington's got a defense. The Lions, they don't have a defense. I mean, Ziggy Ansah was horrible last week.
I think he's still a little banged up.
They missed DeAndre Levy.
I think they do.
And then, of course, look at the Lions offensively.
Yeah.
They need to develop a running game. I thought Zinner played all right. Justin Forsett played okay.
Well, the
They
Lions
need
are
that
playing
running.
injured.
The line actually opened up some holes for Zenner this week a little bit. They got creative with their runs. Could draw a couple pitches,
Jim Bob.
Yeah, but why would you let a guy who was a convicted felon run your offense?
Oh, I agree.
Jim Bob Cooter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Bob Cooter is a convicted felon.
Yes,
He's not a
is.
convicted
Yes, he
felon.
is. Convicted felon.
No.
Do your research.
He's got a record, sure, but
Do
that doesn't
your
mean he's a
research,
convicted
Catman.
felon.
He is a
Yeah,
convicted felon.
Have you guys never crawled into a woman's room and stripped down and climbed into the bed with her in the middle of the night?
Do your
As
research.
if has this never happened?
Do your research.
I did do my research. I just told you what Jim Bob Cooter did.
You're a toilet.
He woke her up by flushing the toilet.
I'm telling you right now, Ian Weatherspoon. Yes, Jim Bob Cooter will probably be the next coach of the Detroit Lions.
No, he won't.
Yes, he
Is
will.
Garrett running the audio? Is he coming up with these sound effects?
No, Garrett Cologier. I'll tell you what right now about Garrett Cologier. Garrett Cologier is the reason why Anthony is winning games right now.
Well, no kidding. Anthony doesn't even have a team. It's Garrett's team
I
that,
agree with you.
that Anthony just, looks over every once in a while.
Are you both imbeciles? There's a
Maybe.
reason why I'm better than both. There's a reason why I'm better than both of you.
At
and
what?
I was able. And hey, bottom line is this.
Hey, we're
I
here.
asked-
Look here. Look at us. All right?
All right, I
You're
will
looking
say
at
this.
yourself on the monitor. You're
I will
pretty.
say-
We get it. All right? Look at us.
No, that's not. You're not pretty.
I said
You need
you're
a
pretty.
shave.
All right. Anyways, here's my point, gentlemen. I asked Garrett if he wanted to help me with my fantasy football team.
Garrett, I got a draft tomorrow. For the love of God, I need you to run my team. Is that how the comments went?
No, not quite.
Was that the conversation, basically?
I'm not gonna go into it, but I asked Garrett if he wanted to help me, and he said yes. So I let
He's
Garrett
a
help
smart
me.
man running your team.
So but Garrett goes to me. He gets my input. Before he makes recommendations, I say my viewpoints, and before we make a decision, we make a collective decision together. Something tells me that John Atwater's doing
You're
this.
like,
Wait, John Atwater doing this?
Yeah.
No!
Pipe down. You're like the Matt Millen of fantasy football. Basically, you
I'm
needed some
telling you
help.
right now.
Matt
I am better than John Atwater right now. I'll tell you that much right now.
You are what your record says
I
you
think-
are.
I
Which you're
think-
1-5.
I think you're just bitter because we're
Oh.
tied with you.
I'm not
You're
bitter.
you're bitter.
And I'm telling you guys right
Who
now.
won when we played head up?
I'm telling you right now.
That's
The
'cause
Cleveland
I made a
Browns
mistake.
is the Ian Weatherspoon changed his team from Team Weatherspoon to the Cleveland Browns.
That'd be a good idea.
We'll be right back with Between Taorminas with some earplugs.
Hello, Oakland County. It's the Sammy Taormina talking OA now. In it, we'll talk various stories ranging from the state to Oakland County teams affecting the OAA. Catch us here on OA now.
Hello, Lake Orion. It's Anthony Taormina, co-host of Between Taorminas. I want to let you know of a new show called History Now. In it, we're going to talk about global, national, and political events that occur in our lifetime. We're going to also have guests and also have co-hosts as well, and also plenty of surprises. Catch us on History Now here on ONTV. Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONTV. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Shut up.
Shut up.
You both know I'm better than both of you. All right, let's talk about Michigan State.
You stupid.
boy.
Oh, boy.
Um,
You know what? I get embarrassed because of this at home at Scripps Middle School.
Are you concerned about that Michigan could beat Michigan State, both of you?
I'm not concerned. They're going to beat them, and it's not going to be pretty.
Michigan State?
Michigan State is going to lose to Michigan. But hey, guess what? 7 of the last 8 years, Michigan lost to Michigan State, so I'm not too
I
sad.
still have enough confidence in my heart to say that Michigan State's going to beat Michigan this year.
There's no way.
Everybody says there's no way.
I would like that to be the case,
I would too.
but you don't lose to Indiana BYU, get killed by Wisconsin, killed by Northwestern.
Wisconsin's pretty good.
You know, at home.
Homecoming.
All those games have been at home, except Indiana.
Yeah. You know, it was fun while it lasted. And next year's a new year. Michigan will be young next year.
Yes, they will be.
So.
They will be very young next year. Michigan State will have some veterans.
True.
Maybe even a new quarterback.
Who should be the quarterback from here on out, in your opinion?
You know, I'll be honest.
Did you watch that game? When did they pull Lewerke?
Pulled him in the middle of the third.
After he threw a pick, what happened?
Yep.
How many picks did he throw? I didn't watch a lot of the game.
He threw about 2 picks.
They brought in TOC?
O'Connor. Yep, TOC. He had 3 touchdowns.
So you think he gets to start this
I think
weekend?
TOC starts this week against Maryland. I think Michigan State beats Maryland.
No way.
You don't think so? Why?
No.
Why?
Because Maryland's not bad and they're on the road.
Michigan State's a better team on the road than they are at home.
Is that Garrett running those sounds?
No, my conclusion is probably going to be John Atwater.
Is Johnny Boy a Michigan fan?
Yes.
Huh.
John Atwater needs to surrender his allegiance and become a Spartan.
So both of you agree on that?
You think Michigan State's going to win? I don't see any shot.
I think they're going to beat Maryland.
I don't see it.
All right. I think Michigan State will bounce back.
I mean, they need to. This is the first 4-game losing streak D'Antonio's ever had.
Antonio, I know.
I mean, himself, ever.
I know.
So they can't make it 5, because if they make it 5, it's going to be 6.
I know.
And that's scary and sad.
I know.
And
they can't lose anymore.
Spartan Stadium's going to have a lot of maize in there.
I know.
Just saying.
That would not be.
But it happens. Think about how bad Michigan fans must have felt over the last 10 years or so. You know, last year's Lloyd, Rich Rod, winning three ball games a year.
Brady Hoke.
Brady Joke. I mean, come on. They've suffered enough. Let them get a win in, and then we'll get back to where we were next year.
All right, Sam, let's talk about the Dragons this week. They got Bloomfield Hills.
Yep.
At Bloomfield Hills.
Yep.
Bloomfield Hills is undefeated.
Mike Stone
But they're in
be
the
there?
blue.
No, Mike Stone's West Bloomfield.
He's West Bloomfield.
I'm saying right now that, you know what, Bloomfield Hills has played in the blue division. The schedule is critical in this game. Who we played during the season. Orient's played a more vicious schedule than Bloomfield Hills.
A lot more vicious schedule.
A lot more vicious schedule than Bloomfield Hills.
I mean, you played Clarkson, Southfield, West Bloomfield, Oxford, Chippewa Valley, Troy Athens. You know, whereas look who Bloomfield Hills has played. Now, some of these teams are, you know, they're decent, but I mean.
What's their record?
Bloomfield Hills?
Yeah.
They're 8-0, undefeated.
Yikes.
Well, they've played Berkeley, they've played Royal Oak, they've played Ferndale, they've played.
Do they even have teams out there?
Troy, they've played.
Colts any good this year?
They're not that great.
Troy's not great. Only great team, only good team the only great team they've played is probably Rochester.
No,
what's the Falcons'
Ferndale.
record?
Well, Ferndale's in
Ferndale, Rochester's 5-3.
Ferndale's
6-2.
But
so what does Bloomfield Hills do well?
Good quarterback, good quarterback, 2 good running backs, good wide
seniors?
receiver. Senior heavy team
they're
this
very
year.
senior heavy.
Quarterback a senior?
No,
Junior.
junior.
Ah.
I'm telling you
But
right now.
the point is, Bloomfield Hills should not be in the blue.
No, it shouldn't be in the blue. But I think at the end of the day, I think Lake Orion wins this game. It's going to be a shootout.
So who's slinging for Orion these days? I don't even know.
John Marshall. I think he's going to have a big day.
Yeah.
Junior, really good guy.
I think John Marshall's going to have a big day. I don't trust Bloomfield Hills' defense in this game. I just think Orion's going to find a way, win this game, get the playoffs.
Pass heavy, run heavy, how are they going to do it?
Run heavy, you can run on these guys.
Yeah?
Yeah. It'll be very interesting, very tough road game environment. But I made mention when you were not here, Orion has a mentality of ruining people's homecomings, ruining people's dreams, taking a very villainistic, antagonistic approach.
Are you coaching the team now?
No, but they've adopted a persona. If you look in wrestling terms, it's a heel persona, which is a bad guy persona, in which you have nothing to lose. You've got a bad guy approach. You don't care what other people say or think about you. Just go out there and play. And I think they with all the homecoming distractions of last week, it kind of, it wasn't Lake Orion football that we've seen them on the road. This team's a much better road team. So it'll be very interesting. Obviously, Orion wins this game, they're in the playoffs. They lose, it's win or go home.
Who do they got if they make it?
We'll find out if they win.
Any thoughts? Any early guesstimates that you're
can't make it right now until they get in, because that if they get in, because you can't make any projections. You got to get in first. It's a very.
Talk to me Saturday about that.
Yeah, talk to Saturday about that.
So next show we'll have a bigger preview.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
So what's your predictions on the game?
Orion wins 49-35.
Real shootout, huh?
I think Orion's physicality is the difference. I don't think their quarterback is great, but if the Dragons' lines are dominating, he's not going to have all that time to throw. Yes, Bloomfield Hills has athletes, but Bloomfield Hills has not been tested yet. I'm going to say the Dragons win by 3 touchdowns.
By 3 touchdowns?
Yes.
On an 8-0 team on the road.
Look at the schedule.
Look at the schedule. Look at who the Dragons have played. Look who Bloomfield Hills has played.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And the Dragons are a much better team on the road.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to hold you guys to that.
Yep. But in the baseball playoffs, and hockey already started, Detroit's in so much trouble.
They've won their first game. The Wings won their first game yesterday.
Out of how many?
3.
Right.
Anthony's looking good. He's 2-0.
Avalanche are 2-0.
I'm 1-1.
Beat the Stars and the Pens, and they got the Cavs this evening.
Did you want to make a bet on the Pistons again this year?
No. Where's my dinner?
Where's my dinner?
Where's my dinner?
Where's my 2 dinners?
Where's my dinner, you owe me?
There's a whole line of people
ladies and
out in the
gentlemen.
Orion community. They want you to be told like that.